Hello everyone, Tamir here. Hope you guys are doing really well. I'm doing pretty good too. So today I will be basically reviewing a fragrance from the house of Rochas, and it's going to be Moustache, obviously, which I don't have at this moment. So let's get started. Starting with the bottle first. The bottle looks pretty nice. It's a very gorgeous looking bottle. Simple yet gorgeous. The whole bottle has almost like a rimmed sort of texture, which is very nice. And at the base there is a sticker. As you guys can see, you can see the juice level clearly. It feels almost like it has a frosted, if you like rotate like this fast, it kind of feels like it is a frosted sort of glass. So it has a very nice design to it. And the mustache is written over here, eau de parfum concentration. It's a sticker. That's okay. It would have been better if it was a metal plate, but that's fine. That's okay. So this is it for the bottle, and the cap looks pretty nice as well. Rochas detailing over here, really nice touch. And the cap overall, oh, it is metal from the outside, but inside of the cap it's plastic. So the outer layer is metal, but inner layer is plastic. But overall it's very nice. uh it's not that heavy, but it feels sort of premium because of that metal outer covering of the cap. Now, coming to the atomizer sort of things, ah, it looks black. I think it looks black on the camera. I'm not exactly sure how you are going to perceive the color, but in my eyes, from like real-time view, it looks kind of dark grayish sort of coloring to it. So I mean, the atomizer looks also nice as well. Unfortunately, there is no detailing on the atomizer, which I always prefer. But anyways, I'm gonna show you the atomizer now. The atomizer is the sprayer is really good. As you guys can see, good burst. This is the type of atomizer I like. You know, it has some punch to it, straight shoot juice, good amount of distribution, nothing to complain. Pretty nice, honestly. In my opinion, this type of atomizers are better than pressurized ones. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look as flashy as the pressurized one. When you press it, it doesn't feel as good as the pressurized ones, but it is more practical compared to the pressurized ones, because it's like, you know, shoes. Even if there is, you know, wind blowing, it won't, you know, take the fragrance away, or like, you know, like whenever you press it, like where you intend to spray, it's gonna, you know, stick. So this is more practical compared to the pressurized ones, in my opinion. Now, coming to the fragrance side of things, or the smell of it. Look, this is a chypre rose, spicy. Should I say woody? I mean, it does have woody characteristics, but the woody characteristics ain't much, to be honest. I mean, I would say it's a chypre rose, spicy. I wouldn't say woody that much. So now let's get to the full details. So whenever you're gonna spray, right from the get-go, you're gonna find pink pepper, specifically uh, pink pepper and tangerine. Pink pepper, tangerine. You're gonna find it very prominent, and there's gonna be a bit of violet to it. A bit of violet, not too much, a bit of violet. And the pink pepper over here is so smooth, so smooth. It doesn't feel rough. So which is a very good thing, because pink pepper is very difficult to deal with, because I've seen in many fragrances that that whenever they put pink pepper, uh, it tends to be a bit rough if it is not done properly. So over here the pink pepper is very well done. And I think this is because of the vanilla coming from the base as well, that the pink pepper is getting, you know, smooth out, to be honest. So anyways, the pink pepper feels very smooth. It doesn't feel like spicy. I mean, there is some spicy tinge to it, but it doesn't feel too much spicy, to be honest. Along with the pink pepper, you're gonna get a very distinctive note of tangerine. It's gonna be a bit fruity, for sure. You're gonna get a bit of violet, a bit of violet. If you like, you know, smell it really up close, you're gonna get that a bit of violety sort of smell to it, a bit earthy, but yeah, sort of that violet smell to it. And right from the get-go, right from the opening, you're gonna be smelling that patchouli. There's no escape from it. You're gonna be smelling that patchouli right from the get-go. So if you like patchouli forward fragrances, well, this would be in your wheelhouse. But if you don't like patchouli forward fragrances, I would say, I think, go towards a different option. But yeah, coming to this one. So after the opening fades away, after 5 to 10 odd minutes, then you're gonna get that beautiful pink rose. It's the rose over here. It doesn't smell like a red rose, because red rose has a very intense, sort of a dense kind of a rose smell. But the smell over here is more like a pink, very like, you know, fluffy kind of, you know, rose smell to this fragrance. And the only thing that I like about this fragrance is that rose note. To be honest, the rose note used in Tuxedo or this DNA saves the fragrance in a good way. Otherwise I wouldn't have liked this fragrance, honestly, at all. Nope. Only because of the rose, I kind of like it. Like, not totally, but kind of like it. So the rose is fantastic over this one. A very beautiful, fluffy pink, very soft, sensual, like, you know, very nice to touch, sort of a rose note to it. So this is kind of, you know, a nice, you could say, note which is added to this one. Now, this is the mid phase that you're gonna get the rosy nature alongside with that patchouli. Remember, patchouli, you will get patchouli at the start, at the base, at the mid. Doesn't matter. You can't escape from patchouli on this, unfortunately. I'm not a big fan of patchouli. That's why I said unfortunately. So at the mid, it's a patchouli rose affair. So you're gonna get that. And what I found is this is more vanillic, or should I say vanillic, or should I say sweeter? I think I should say sweeter. This is more sweeter than YSL Tuxedo. That's what I found, because of the way the vanilla is used over here. This is sweeter than Tuxedo and less spicier than Tuxedo. Yeah, the rose patchouli is definitely Tuxedo level. Obviously, it does have the Tuxedo similarities, obviously, right? Spot similar, like absolutely dead on similarities. But the vanilla is a bit different over here. It is a bit more sweeter. So the more you go into the dry down, the more you're gonna get, you know, the rose sweetening up. Patchouli would be there, obviously, providing the green earthiness. You're gonna get some mossy characters, like oak mossy characteristics to it. Chypre style patchouli, oak moss, expected. It's gonna be rose, vanilla, a bit sweet of a rose, mixed with a bit of earthy green notes. This is basically Tuxedo, or should I say mustache, whatever that is, whatever you call it. So yeah, and the far dry down, you're gonna get some woods popping out. That's about it for the smell. Now, coming to the longevity side of things, I found the longevity to be very good on this one. I went with 10 sprays on my clothes, dual shots each. I always do a minimum of 10 sprays, regardless of whatever that is. Like, if it's a very, you know, let's say a very reserved event, I go with 6, at least 6. So yeah, so with this, I usually went with 10 sprays, dual shots everywhere. So yeah, with 10 sprays, I got all day performance. I went on in the morning, and at night I was still getting a bit of whiffs from it. So all day performance, no issues with that. In terms of projection, 1 hour 30 minutes, good projection. For first 30 minutes, it's going to project. People are going to notice around you. For the next hour, it will project, but it will keep I would say a 3 feet, 2.5 to 3 feet sort of projection. And then after that 1 hour 30 minutes projection, is going to maintain a 1 foot scent bubble until the 4th or 5th hour mark, and then after that it will become like very close to you. Only then you'd be sniffing it throughout the day. And in terms of projection longevity, I'm very happy with it. There's no issues with that. The only problem that I personally have, personal problem, is that the Chypre style, I'm not a huge fan of this Chypre style, because what I found, that my personality and everything, like Chypre style doesn't suit me, unfortunately. It is what it is. But that doesn't mean that it won't suit you. Obviously, if you are a bit matured or a bit serious with your life, or like you are a bit serious as a person, I think this would go really well. Like matured, like if you're over 28, over 30, or married, let's just say, it will go really well. But let's say if you are, if you're a youngster, let's just say, but if you don't have a very serious personality or stuff like that, if you're, you know, happy, jolly, go around like a person, right? And this isn't this is the DNA that you should be staying away from, because this is a very serious sort of like what do you call it, like a serious man or a matured man's fragrance. So in coming to the versatility side of things, I think if you go to conferences, meetings, you know, suited up, dressed up, like, you know, those situations, you know, ballroom conferences, I think this would be a very good choice to wear. And in terms of seasons, I would say honestly dead of winter would be good, or AC environment when the room or area is cold enough, or even in the fall season as well. Because in the summer season, in my opinion, summer season, what I found is I the smell was a bit different on summers, because specifically in the summer season, this smells to me like steamed rice. I don't know why, but in the winter, this one smells like rose, vanilla, patchouli, oak moss, and a bit of woody characteristics to it. Season change, fragrance smells also change. Yes, but this is a drastic change, unfortunately. As I just mentioned, in the summer season, this smells to me like steamed rice for some weird reason. But anyways, that's why I'm telling you, wear it on cooler months, or cooler days, or in cooler areas, let's just say, or cooler environment. There goes everything. Age demographic I've also mentioned. I think, yeah, this is it, to be honest. So yeah, would I recommend it to people? Yes, I would definitely recommend it to people. And a huge thanks to Robin brother, who actually let me review this. So if you're interested in getting a decant, I would definitely say get a decant of this, because it's a chypre style fragrance, and chypre style fragrances definitely do need to be you know, tried out at least once or twice on you, a full wearing, before you make a full decision to purchase it. Because chypre style, right, and the current trend in the market is mostly tonka, vanilla, sweet, fruity, you know, a bit spicy, sort of or you could say a bit leathery. But chypre style fragrances, like, you know, green, mossy sort of fragrances, are not a thing in this modern age. So if you wanna you know, if you're thinking of getting this, I would say do try out a decant sample, honestly, and then you can make a purchase decision, to be honest. And then even if you like it, you can thank me later. Even if you don't like it, you can thank me later. But at least if you get a decant, you will get a full knowledge of how this one actually is. So yeah, this is what it is, and I hope you guys enjoyed this review. So see you on the next one then. Bye bye guys, take care.